Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel here at Prise Novice. In today's short episode, we are going to talk about a question that some of you might have encountered or come up with having recently started to invest. Why am I not making any gains? Stay tuned. To answer this rather, in my opinion, simple question, take a look at the stats of your portfolio and your individual positions. Okay? Do the numbers add up? They might not. And the simple answer is really, you might have a stock that's gone up 10%, 15, 20%, but when you look at the performance of your total portfolio, it might not be as high. So do you only own one stock or several different types of mutual funds, or some of your positions are up and some are down? Obviously your portfolio will show the average, but the individual stocks or mutual funds or what have you might show a different number or a different percentage. I'm now going to show you a picture from my personal portfolio. As you can see on the bigger diagram on the left, you'll see it's up around 8% or so over the last 15 months, which is completely reasonable. You know, they say that the stock market is up about 7, 8, 9, 10% per year over the long term, so 8 point some percent is perfectly reasonable. Now, if you look on the right, you will see the individual percentages and at the bottom the sum total, and it's much lower. It's just over 1 or 2%. What's the difference here? What's going on? Well, the question really is, how much money are you putting in each month? If you have a position and it costs you $100, that's your initial purchase, and each month you put another $10 in, the first month you yourself, with the money you have put in, you have increased your position a whole 10%. So when you begin to invest, you have to remember that the amount of money you put in, and it will be like this for many years probably, will have a bigger effect on your portfolio's percentages than the actual performance of the things that you own. Now, it is very important to still check at the individual, like the one we have here, because you might see a position is going down, you might weighing it, and having a diversified portfolio, you might want to increase your position in the stock that is down and sell off some of the stock that is up. So keep that in mind. So remember guys, you won't see the actual performance of your portfolio until your monthly contributions, or however often you do it, until your contributions are significantly less than the actual performance of the positions that you own. If you put in $10 every month on your initial purchase of $100, obviously at the end of the year, your portfolio is up 120% because you would have ended up with $220 by that point. But the stocks or the fund might only have moved up 8 or 10%. And remember, the first money that you put in is what's going to get the most growth. Each time you make a purchase on that stair on the way up, you're going to alter your average costs. It's dollar cost averaging. You can look it up online yourselves. And the same thing applies if there's a bear market and the markets are going down. If you make positions, new positions, if you add new positions continuously, your average will go down. So consider that and make sure that you are comfortable with you are actually making gains. There are ways you can find out how much you've actually made, either in the amount or the percentages, but be aware that the amount of money you put in for the first few years probably will have a bigger effect than the actual performance of the things that you own. As always guys, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What are your portfolio percentages and how do they equate to the percentages of your actual holdings? What sort of percentage of your total portfolio value are you adding each month? You're pumping money in there, and that will affect the total portfolio value. Let us know in the comments down below. See you guys around.